Hey guys, welcome back to MEC'S vlog. So let's make this Ugba sauce together. Okay, so here I have my panla fish and cow skin. I also have my diced onions. I also have my Ehuru. Okay, I'm going to write out the names of these. I have my Scotch Bonnet and my Crayfish, and I also have my Ugba. Okay, and here I have my dried scent leaves. So let's get right to this. So first off, we are going to cook that protein. I just poured water inside of my pot, and the next thing I'm going to be adding is the protein, which is the cow skin and the panla fish. Okay, well then I'll proceed to add a little bit of my diced onion. I'm just going to use a little. I'm not going to use so much. And after doing that, I'm also going to proceed to add some salt to that for taste. Okay, and after adding the salt, I'll proceed to add some seasoning cube. Okay, yeah, so I use just one seasoning cube to cook this protein. Okay, and after that I'll just add a little bit of that Scotch bonnet pepper and crayfish that I blended together. So I'm just going to stir that quickly, to combine all the ingredients together and cover it up and allow that to cook. So guys, as you can see, that is boiling nicely, and do not forget that my major aim here is to make sure that the water dries inside of this protein. Okay, so after that is done, I'm going to proceed to set that aside and move on to the next phase. All right, so as you can see, it's ready, so I just put that aside. So the next phase now is, this is a one pot recipe. Okay, I didn't mention that. Okay, so I'm just going to pour in my palm oil into my pot. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to list all the ingredients in the description box. Okay, and then I'm just going to let that oil heat up a bit, and I'll proceed to add the rest of the diced onion that I have already. Okay, so yeah, I know I didn't show all the ingredients from the beginning, but don't worry, just check the description box. After this video has been uploaded, you're going to see all the list of ingredients there. So I'm just going to fry that for it to release its flavor into the palm oil, and then I'll proceed to add the Scotch bonnet pepper and the crayfish, which I blended together as well, and I'm just going to mix that together, okay, to combine. You don't have to over fry the crayfish, okay, so it doesn't get burnt, and make sure your gas is on low heat at this point. Okay, so the next ingredient I'm adding here is my Ehuru. So they call this native nutmeg. I don't know how true that is, but it adds a delicious taste and aroma to your traditional dishes. And of course, my peppersoup spice, which I do not joke with whenever I'm making something native or traditional. So I just added that into the sauce, and then I'm going to proceed to add my Ugba. Okay, so this is the Ugba. Trust me, at this point, of course, the aroma in my kitchen was really inviting. So after adding in the Ugba, I just stirred that to combine all the ingredients together, and I'm going to stir and stir and stir until I've gotten like the consistency that I want, of course, which is of course everything that has been mixed together. So then I'll proceed to add my protein, my cow skin, which we call Ponmo, and the panla fish, which I cooked. Okay, so I just poured that in there, and I'm just going to add a little bit of water to use to cook that, just a little bit. Okay, and then after that is done, I'm going to stir that up and allow that to cook a bit. So while that is cooking nicely, I added one seasoning cube to this as well, okay, for extra taste. Okay, so trust me, this recipe is really easy. It's not difficult, and the process is super simple. And then after that, I added some salt as well. Okay, and then I'm going to allow that to cook a bit before adding the next ingredient. So trust me, you really need to prepare this for your family, the people you love, and they would love you even more because this recipe really banged. Okay, it really banged. It was really delicious. Trust me, you really need to try it. The roasted ehuru that I used, the pepper soup spice, everything was just on point and perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to let that cook, and I'll be back to show you the next ingredient that I added. So it's now time to add the dry scent leaf. Okay, so yeah, if you don't have the dry one, if you have the fresh one, you can use it. Please, you can use any scent leaf you have. It's because I don't have the fresh one, that's why I'm using this. It's still the same taste and everything. It doesn't change anything. Okay, it's still going to turn out delicious. All right, so I just added that and I'm going to give that a quick stir. Now, can you see how inviting this meal is? This is so delicious, trust me. And you can pair it with anything. You can pair it with boiled yam, boiled plantain. You can just eat it like that if you so wish. So that is it, guys. It's ready. And yeah, tell me if you're going to be trying out this recipe. Trust me, it's really delicious. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share my videos, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for always supporting and watching. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.